Hey, YouTube. Still Tuesday. Now it's 11:15 in the AM. Big coffee, cream, nothing else. Can't do black. Sorry, I try. Oh, just got back from breakfast. First, let me tell you, I appreciate everybody's advice. And sometimes I'll try your advice. If it works, cool. If it doesn't work, well, it didn't work. Today's breakfast was suggested by Piper Dave, which I modified just a little bit because this balanced meal thing is really working out. I mean, I am sleeping good, I'm feeling good, everything is functioning normal. So, he told me to lose my toast, but in the balance of a diet, you got your protein, you got some carb, not a lot of carb, some carb, and you have a vegetable, fruit. Well, vegetable, or it could be a fruit. It's a tomato. You tell me, what family does it fall into? All I know is it doesn't mess with your sugar. And so I had toast instead of hash browns, because they give you a mountain of hash browns, and you can't measure out a cup of potato when you get a mountain. I went with the toast, that way I could sop up the eggs. It worked. I checked my blood sugar before I go in, or before I ate. I was in the high 90s, which is in the normal range. So I'm expecting, well, after I eat, I'm going to be 130, 140, but no. I check it when I'm done eating, I mean right away. You have just enough time when you walk from the table out to the truck for the food to start getting into your system. 106 in the normal range. So the balanced diet is working. This is I'm going to tell y'all what I do with my numbers, because I quit paying attention to my numbers years ago because they were always good until they weren't. So we'll start with bedtime. Bedtime, check. If I'm in the low normal range, that means I'm going to eat something, because I want to raise it up, because as you sleep, your number goes down. So believe it or not, I'll eat a cupcake. That'll put me up at about 130. And then when I get up in the morning, first thing I do is I check. And I'm in the high 80s, low 90s. The low end of the normal scale for me. Everybody's different. It's up to you. It's up to you and your doctor to figure out what your normal is. Heard the front door open. But, yep, here she comes. I'll be right back. Sorry, she wanted to know about breakfast. Anyways, everybody's different. So I'm telling you what now, in the last few weeks, is working for me, and that is the balanced 3 meals. Well, 3 meals. 2 are balanced. 1 is just a cup of oatmeal to get you going in the morning. Because when I wake up in the morning, I'm in the low normal range, and it's only going to go down from there because now I'm actually moving around. So you want to get it up. So I eat a cup of oatmeal, and that'll bring it up to about 140, 150. Then as I go through till lunchtime, it goes down. It gets down to around 100, then, you need to start thinking about a balanced lunch. A protein and a carb. Lunch is protein, carb, and vegetable. It all works. So that's what's working for me. Some of y'all say cut out them carbs, that'll spike it. Sometimes you need a little spike to get back into range. That's why you carry your meter. Now, way back. Let's go way back. Let's go 30 years ago. Christmas morning, I wake up. I come out of the bedroom. I can't walk from the bedroom to the couch without having to sit down. Something wrong. All day long. Every 15 minutes I'm falling asleep or needing a nap, whatever. So my wife, bless her heart, she goes, "You need to go to the emergency room." I said, "Nah, I'm not going to the emergency room." I said, "I'll make an appointment, I'll go see my doctor." So I got an appointment with my doctor the very next day, day after Christmas. So I go, and I tell him the symptoms and yada, yada, yada. He checks, yada, yada, yada. He looks at me, he goes, "You're lucky you're not dead." So he instantly gives me some insulin and says, "Lay there a little bit." So I lay there and he comes back in, checks again. It's coming down. He says, "Congratulations, you joined Team Diabetic." And he put me on insulin, and he put me on metformin. Now, I'm an insulin-dependent diabetic. That means I cannot drive a commercial vehicle. So it's like, well, do we park the truck or what we do? So we get a driver for the truck, which kills me because nobody takes care of your equipment like you do. But anyway. So then I start, back then, it was time to get healthy. I was 320 pounds. Didn't move much, You get kind of lazy when all you're doing is holding on to a steering wheel and you're sitting in an air ride seat. So I'm doing my insulin. I'm doing the metformin. It's time to get active. So I tell my wife, I said, "I'm going to walk." She goes, "That's a good idea." So I walk. First day I walked, 2 driveways down, I was wore out. Time to come back home. Before I was done, I was walking completely around our street, which was a mile. So I did that for 6, 7 weeks. And the pounds, because now I'm eating much better. And the pounds are just melting. They're hopping on the bus and they're getting out of town, 320, I'm down to 250. I feel good. I'm walking my mile. It's still, so I'm done. I finally, doctor says, "Okay," he says, "You're good. You're getting better. We can take you off insulin." Cool. I'm 197 pounds. Take my metformin every day. Watch what I eat every day. Life is good. Move on. Move ahead, 20 some years. First wife and I decided to go our separate way. And in that meantime, I got a little lazy and I went up to 240. Met Cindy, getting everything all copacetic again. And really wasn't dropping the pounds. You know, I just started getting rid of that weight after Cindy died, and I want to get back down to what my weight was when I met her, which I succeeded while in the hospital, getting down to 197 pounds. And get out of the hospital, and once you recover, because you get out of the hospital, you feel like crap. I don't care if you're healthy or not. You feel like crap. I have a Zoom meeting with my nutritionalist, who I hadn't seen in 25 years. Boy, she got old. But anyway, so I tell her what's going on and everything. And she thinks, and she writes, and she types, and she talks, and she has a cigarette. Which, by the way, I quit smoking, in case y'all haven't figured that out. Cigarettes. Still pipe, and now occasional cigar. Anyways, she goes, let's try this. Let's get you back on a balanced diet. She goes, for some reason, your carb-free diet that you were on for all these years is starting to rebel. So we're going to bring some carbs back in a little bit. Cup of mashed potatoes. If you want some French fries, maybe a dozen. No more? Okay. Bread, have some bread. But no 2 carbs with 1 meal. Pick a carb. Today was toast. Boom. It's starting to work. I'm starting to feel better. I feel great. My legs don't hurt like they did. I'm walking more with my cane. I'm slowly getting balance back even. I can almost stand for 2 or 3 minutes without going, woo. It's crazy. But you know, if it keeps me on the green side for a little bit longer, I'll go with it. So that's where I'm at. That's where we're at. That's where everything's at. It's working for me. I'm going to do it this way until it doesn't work for me, and then I'll be back on my Zoom call with my nutritionalist and getting more advice on what to add, what to take away. Oh, hey. Oh, speaking of my nutritionalist, she just texted me. I think something's going on. I think something's happening here. Because now she's just texting me just everyday chit chat. Just saying. I don't know. But that's another video down the road. Oh, God. So I cut out the Splenda because it's man-made. push that off. We'll just push that off the table. So anyways, my new standard Tuesday breakfast is 3 eggs over easy, bacon, toast, because you got to sop up the yellows, and tomato. And on top of that, it's cheaper than what I used to have for breakfast. That's a win. Especially when you got a big road trip coming up. Hang out with Piper Ken. Hit up some flea markets that, rumor has it, they have vendors that sell produce. Maybe hit up, my goodness. Maybe hit up a antique mall or two. Look for some pipes, pipe racks, old tobaccos. So anyways, if y'all got advice, go ahead, throw it down in the old grease rack down there. I'll read them, I'll try them. If they work, more power to us. If they don't work, hey, we tried, right? Y'all take care. I don't think I'll be back anymore today because, well, 2 in 1 day, y'all can only take so much of me. So, I'll be back in the morning before I go to see my primary care in the afternoon. We'll have a discussion. Talk about current events, whatever, you know? Talk about my sons and they think they're being sneaky, but I'm under their game. Like yesterday, you know, when we all got done and everything, the younger son says, well, I'm gonna come down and visit Grandma. I said, well, come on down. So he comes down. And what's he do? I'm out here cleaning my produce up. He joins me. Well, I'm onto your game. You're using my cleaning stuff. But, he's the one that's in charge of me when I get old and feeble, so I'll be kind to him. I don't know. Supposedly my attitude is better. At least y'all see and just think I'm a happy guy again. Which, I mean, I never thought I was an unhappy guy. You know, I mean, when I go out, you know, I hold the door open for somebody. I tell them hello, thank you, please. You know. Now the old me, way back, we'll go back way back again. I wasn't that way. I'll admit, I was a cranky old SOB before I was old. Anyways, wasn't I going to end this video? Yeah. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you when I see you. And it's finally warming up out there. I had to drive with the heater on in the truck today. I ain't ready for that crap. I mean, how do we go from t-shirt to flannel overnight? I'm on a ramble. I gotta cut that out. Y'all got better things to do. I don't have anything better. Well, I do. I gotta get some garbage into the can and continue along the way of straightening up the garage so Mom can get her car into the garage for the winter, which she can, but she thinks she can't. Oh well. I hope you're well and I hope you're safe. Every day's a school day. If you're not learning, you're being left behind. And I will see y'all next time. Wake up.